Hey guys, so this is how you make a bulletproof coffee. It's actually pretty simple. First thing I want to do is add 3 teaspoons, 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, which stands for medium chain triglycerides. That's so you guys can read up on MCTs because a lot of places are using them. So yeah, I mean, since February, I lost like 30 pounds, 35 pounds or so. Yeah, so and without exercising, it's basically just changing my eating habit. And one of the habits of eating changing was grass-fed butter, grass-fed meat, and then the breads too. I'll make them don't eat like Wonder Bread or anything at all. So yep. All right. So add the MCT oil. This part actually very optional. You can do it or not, and basically it's 1 teaspoon of monk fruit. Monk fruit, incidentally, you can add at the end of the stuff. You don't need to like because the problem is like you want to add all the stuff first because you want to measure when you add the coffee. You want to make sure like it doesn't overflow and anything like that. So yep. So the other thing, the second thing you want to add is grass-fed butter, and you can get my choice is actually ghee. So 1 tablespoon of ghee. There goes. Another optional thing you can do add flavor is add cinnamon, like a teaspoon of cinnamon, and add a little more flavor. Yep. And instantly, grass-fed butter, people like think like, oh man, it's so expensive. No, it is if you go like the route of like buying Kerrygold. That's a little more expensive, like almost $5 a brick. However, you can go to Costco, you can go to Aldi's, and Aldi's has like the knockout version of Kerrygold, and I haven't had a chance to try it yet. I heard great things about it. I heard like it's almost exactly like Kerrygold, and then and this incidentally, do you know that all European butter, the cows must be 80% grass-fed. It can't be like the GMO corn they eat. And that's the only reason why you want to have grass-fed everything, because they don't call it grass-fed, but it's like pasture-raised eggs. Same kind of thing. The eggs, I mean, like the chickens get to forage like 108 yards, free to forage. They bring them in at night to like save from predators. But yeah, the eggs are a lot better because if you look at an egg compared to like a pasteurized egg versus like a you can tell in the color. The color of the yolk cell says it all. I mean, do an experiment someday. Just try it out. Just like the old eggs are the white shells. Yeah, I mean, pretty much junk. It's not like too like cage free does not mean anything. Like but basically that's a marketing ploy to like get you to buy their version of eggs. like that doesn't mean anything cage free and free range, because if you look at a video of what cage free means that they have 3 feet, because basically they're out of the cage, but that's it. Only like 3 feet of like area they can run around, and they still have to eat the GMO corn, GMO grains. Yeah, so this way all they're eating is bugs and grass, and basically that's it. That's all that goes in the eggs. Okay, so anyway, get back to the Bulletproof coffee. So 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon MCT oil, 1 tablespoon of ghee, optional. One teaspoon of monk fruit. The funny thing about monk fruit, I always thought that, like, it was created by monks. Like monks you see, like, the vow of silence monks, and stuff. And monk fruit is the actual fruit. I didn't know that. I didn't know that monk fruit is an actual fruit, and that's what monk fruit sweetener comes from. So okay, so last but not least, the star of the show, and that is, wait for it, coffee. And like I said, I forgot to add the cinnamon, but I'm going to go cinnamon-free Bulletproof coffee. So like I said, MCT oil, my choice of grass-fed butter is just ghee, and coffee. So that's all it is. And like I said, teaspoon of monk fruit if you really want like a flavor. Don't overdo like the monk fruit, or if you have stevia, make sure it's like real stevia. Look at the back of the ingredients, because one time I was looking at some stevia, and the first ingredient was erythritol, basically the sugar. So like, why would fake sugar need to have real sugar? So, crazy is, yeah. So then this actually should not only give you energy all day, but like curb your appetite for the rest of the day. Like when I first tried this, I was like, didn't care to add any food in my body. I just basically was going full force at work. I was like, not even giving food a second thought. I was like, yeah. So, all right. Here's to you. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Give it a like if you thought this video gave you any kind of interest. As far as how to make bulletproof coffee, how to like I haven't really given you guys any benefits on MCT oil, so I'm sorry with that. But monk fruit though, like I said, I would either go for monk fruit or stevia. Make sure stevia is pure stevia. Don't add anything into that. And then ghee. So hopefully I gave you guys some information on maybe like eat a little healthier. Whatever. Like I said, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends. All right, thanks guys.